Insulate Britain. You may have seen this today. They block sections of the M25 for the fifth time in a week. And they say actions will continue until the government commits to insulating homes. But is this disruptive form of protest damaging their cause? Juliet, what do you think? Good thing, bad thing?
Well, so look, insulation is actually a topic close to my heart. 20% of emissions in the UK, greenhouse gas emissions, come from the warming of the places we live in and we work in. So it's an issue. So thank you. Yes, shine a light on it. When they first did this in August, the first protest,
OK, well, let's ask George then, because, George, this is what the police said today. Protesters have put their own lives, as well as those of others, at risk. I mean, stopping traffic on the M25 is hugely dangerous. It's a pretty stupid way to get your message out there, isn't it?
Yes. You have to draw attention to this issue, and civil disobedience is an essential way of doing so. It's been an essential protest tactic all the way through. The suffragettes, Gandhi, Martin Luther King. When you have an issue which is being comprehensively neglected by those in power, you have to use the most powerful means at your disposal to try to get it on the front page, in front of people's minds. And disruptive civil disobedience has time and again proved to be that most powerful means. And of course, yeah, it is inconvenient to people. But while we're talking about the inconvenience on the M25, just a couple of days ago, motorways in France were flooded, probably as a result of climate breakdown, and that took an awful lot longer to clear. And that is a glimpse of the future we're going to have repeatedly, unless we start to bring in the radical aims of Insulate Britain's calling for.
Juliet, like Gandhi, suffragettes?
Well, I just went to their website. There's no information on how I can actually insulate better. Give me some tools.
Oh, you mean on their website? You're not getting the information you needed if you wanted to insulate? Yeah, OK. I get that. I get that point. I mean, George, I have to say, one person on the radio this morning was saying he was trying to drive his mother to hospital because she'd had a stroke. They got to hospital hours late, and as a result, she's partially paralysed.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. And, obviously, bad stuff does happen. But, we're facing disruption, which is going to be killing hundreds of millions of people unless we get a grip on this. This is huge. I mean, I don't think anyone really can get their head around the level of suffering which we're likely to experience unless we stop climate breakdown from happening. And it seems to me that the only people who are taking it seriously are protesters who are almost putting their lives on the line to try to draw attention to the massive neglect of this issue by those in power. And these protests would not be necessary if those in power were actually interested in saving lives and stopping the catastrophe which is coming our way.